Good evening YouTube, SchizznitGaming here. Tonight, I've got a rather more interesting video than games. I'm thinking I might start doing other videos, and I apologize for the hissing sound you're hearing. That's this headset. I don't like it. It's Thermaltake Chronos is what the model is. I mean, you pay for what you get, right? But anyways, this isn't about the headset. This is about a lighter. Now, as some of you might know, or maybe not know, I am quite a bit of a firebug, right? I don't like buildings on fire or anything, so that's illegal, of course. But I do enjoy playing with lighters and stuff that makes fire, right? Because it's a very useful, handy tool in everyday society. Now, a lot of people, you want to make a flamethrower, but yeah, I mean, out of a lighter and stuff, because it's good, but boring. Understandable. So, people suggest you buy the ones with the little valves on the front or toggles on the front that you can keep moving and moving and moving, so you get that huge flame that you just want out of a lighter. Who doesn't want a huge flamethrower lighter? Anyways, well, this evening I'm going to show you that you can actually do this with any lighter. The toggle does make it easier, but if you're determined, you can do it with virtually any lighter. I haven't tested this with every lighter, but I'm pretty sure that any standard ferrocerium lighter, the ones that make the flashy sparks, those ones this should work for. Now I only have one shot at this, because I've only got one lighter left, so hopefully this works. But so you've got your lighter, and you're going to need a pair of pliers. I've got a multi-tool myself. They're pretty good to have anyways. And what you're going to do is you're going to just sort of try and get this metal heat sink is what it is. It basically takes the heat of the lighter and prevents it from melting everything else. You're going to grab, what I do is I grab just inside the hole there where the flame comes out, and I twist to the left slightly until the thing loosens and it slides right off. You don't want to twist too much, or you'll damage the internal parts. And you want to keep the heatsink for later, trust me, otherwise you'll have some problems. Put that to the side, and you should have what looks like this. Now see if I can do this with my camera. You get the front, this little piece of metal that sticks up here is where the gas comes out of. I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus. Should have focused, come on. Come on, camera. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, refocus. Okay. Maybe if I put my hand back here. Anyways, you can see that there's the strike. Okay, from the top down, there's a striker wheel. That little sticking up piece of metal is the valve, or sorry, the not the valve, the stem. Around that it looks like a half washer almost. That's the lever that lifts the brass fitting up. And just before you get to the black plastic bottom there, you'll see a sort of like a white plastic nub. That is actually the same thing that the adjustable lighters have that black toggle on, and it's the same process, just you don't have the little lever. Now the reason I say you want a multi-tool is because they've got toothed edges. Now, any sort of pliers with a toothed edge will work, but basically what you're going to do, and this part's tricky, you don't want to damage it, otherwise it won't work right. How do I show this on camera? Okay, so you're going to line up the teeth, right? So basically, against that white plastic valve, you're going to lay the teeth, press nice and firm, and slowly turn the valve left. So I'm afraid I can't really show this part on camera, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. It's that little white plastic piece. Just it. Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I can give a side profile view. Oh, is it gonna focus? Focus, come on. Anyways, that one that my nail's just under is the adjustable piece. So yeah, you're gonna use these and turn it left. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this myself. Now sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. And it's all about how you do it. And it is quite stiff. So might not work too terribly well. There we go. Now, be very careful when doing this. Don't do it too much, because you can actually get it to the point where it'll automatically start spilling out butane, and you do not want that. A good way to check is focus on something lightish in the distance, like maybe one of your folders on your desktop of your computer, if you're doing this at your computer like I do, and hold the stem underneath it. Focus not on the lighter, but on the file folder on your desktop, and close one eye and pass the nozzle of the lighter underneath. And if you see it sort of like shimmer the light or whatever, that means you've got butane leaking. If you press a button, you'll see what I mean. Now, once you've successfully turned this left, or lefty loosey, righty tighty right, you want to loosen it, you won't, it'll be unlikely that you can light it with the ferrocerium because there's too much gas spilling at once, it's too fuel rich. So you're going to need another lighter. I happen to have another lighter, and this one's a barbecue lighter, which I recommend because you're less likely to torch yourself. Now, depending on how much you've done, it might be more, it might be less. This one, I believe, will be a nice, pretty flame. Get this on the camera. Get this in the shot. Yeah, and you can see. That's a flamethrower. Oh. Now, because of the sheer pressure, you'll find that you'll get a gas buildup in the stem, and you will have a bit of a flame that trails afterwards. This is dangerous without the heatsink. That's why I said keep the heatsink. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this heatsink, right, that should be widened open and loosened. And you're going to go ahead and, how do I describe that? You see that little sort of split in that round piece there, that the striker wheel's sort of touching? Well, you're going to pinch it until those two ends meet. There. Next, you're going to hold it upright and slide it. Oh. Yeah, you see that there? Okay. You're going to basically slide it back down onto the striker wheel, matching it up as you found it, in the first place. You just push it down. Sometimes it takes a little coaxing, but it's okay. Just don't be too rough and break anything. You should hear it snap into place, and that you've just reassembled the lighter. And that's how the factories do it. That's why they got the little indents on the side. Those are actually little latches that click into place. Now, yeah, you won't be able to light it. Oh, sometimes you might be able to light it just from the ferrocerium, but there you go. Yeah. Quite dangerous, quite fun. Now, another fun little thing. If you watch the butane, sometimes you can watch it, you can see it actually bubbling there. That's how quickly it's evaporating. It's actually boiling in the container. And butane boils at room temperature. It's the pressure of the chamber inside from the already boiled product that's keeping it in liquid form. A fun fact about space, you cannot have water in space. Water will boil and evaporate in space instantly. If it gets cold enough quickly enough, it can solidify into ice and that will stay as is. But for the most part, water will boil off. If we were to be on the moon, for example, you'd have to have a pressurized canteen or a water bag system in your suit. Otherwise, it would just boil off the moment you open the canteen. Plus, you can't really drink through a helmet, so logically it's senseless anyways. So anyways, yes, you now have a new Gerfangled lighter. I apologize I have to do this with my webcam. My regular camera is trash now. I don't know what I did to it, but it doesn't record very well anymore. Hopefully this has helped you. Please, I assume no responsibility for what you do with this lighter. This now flamethrower lighter. Come on. There we go. Yeah, what this lighter does is up to you. Don't use it indoors like I am. Don't do it indoors like I am. Kids, please, respect your parents. If they don't want you doing stuff like this, just wait till you get your own place. I kind of do it at my parents' place and I shouldn't, because I'm stupid, but other than that, hopefully this helps. Some of you skeptics out there, be what you will. I'll make perhaps another video with a different kind of lighter. Suggest a lighter if you don't believe me. I'll pick one up. I promise you this is not rigged. Try it yourself. If it doesn't work for you, I'll see if I can help you, because this is quite a lot of fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been SchizznitGaming. Check out some of my gaming videos if you're interested. Subscribe if not. Be on your way. Have fun and stay tuned.